Eric Peterson with Arbrisk here. Today's weekly business tip is on driver risk management. One of the most common employee management issues and questions that we receive is, how do I deal with an employee that has a bad driving record? In the tree care world, there's already a small or slim talent pool to choose from. And unfortunately, a lot of tree services hire the first person that they can without doing a driving record check. All too often, that employee has issues on their driving record, which either makes them ineligible to drive from their insurance company, or it displays some undesirable characteristics later on the job site or while driving. So while it's not a perfect science, analyzing an employee's driving record or a potential employee's driving record is a great way to predict their future behavior. Now, if you're not running MVRs, motor vehicle reports, or driving records before you hire someone, use this weekly tip to walk through and create a process that allows you to use this risk management to minimize vehicular accidents, increase productivity, and provide you with the ammunition that you need to actually go to the insurance company and help lower your costs. So there are 5 different areas that I want to talk about. The first one is understanding your state's law. Every state is going to look at driving records a little bit differently. Some states allow you to pull them directly as the employee or potential employer, as long as you have signed authorization form from that prospective employee that allow you to access that. Some states will require the actual person, the individual, to get their own MVR driving record and give it to you. So check with your state. A lot of states allow you to just pull them right online. It makes it easy. There's probably a charge to it, so just keep that in mind when you're doing your budgeting for new hires and that you're going to have a little bit of expense, maybe $5 to $15 per driving record. After we know what we can and can't do within your state, you want to create the actual written policy, and this is basically to show you what you're going to do with the driver. On the written part of this weekly tip, there's a whole list of questions that you need to ask yourself when developing this written policy, but basically who's going to be responsible for pulling and paying for the information or the MVRs, driving records, what type of violations are acceptable or unacceptable, are you going to do a driving test, what are your disciplinary actions if a current employee comes up or receives a violation or an accident, all those different questions that allow you to put the written program together. After that, take your written program and your MVR guidelines and send it off to your insurance company. Make sure that they weigh in on what you're setting down as your standards to make sure that it is seamless with what their standards are. It also is a great time at that point to show them that you're being proactive on your insurance or on your risk management to help you get a lower insurance rate. The 4th step is you have to run your MVRs every year. Now, your insurance company is probably going to run them 30 to 60 days before your insurance renewal. They're not going to give that information to you, though. They're going to just tell you when there's a bad driver. They might say, John Doe cannot drive, and that's all you know. You don't know why, you don't know what happened, and he was driving the year before, so you're kind of left in the lurch on it. So we recommend running your driving records at least 90 days before your renewal, whenever your insurance renewal is, so that you know the information before the insurance company gets it. Again, this is that negotiation piece that you have then as doing the proper risk management internally that can help you lower that rate and address issues before it comes up from the insurance company standpoint. The last step, obviously, is actually to enforce your disciplinary action. Whatever you decide, if that's a suspension from driving duties, if that's removing driving duties, if that's not having that individual have a company vehicle, whatever it might be, you actually have to enforce what's in your written program. And that does mean even you as the owner, if you're not up to speed on the driving guidelines that you set for your employees, you need to make sure that you're taking care of that. Set the good example. So there you have it. This is the simple process to manage your employees and your driving records in a much better way. Helps eliminate accidents, helps lower the exposure to your business, gives you a negotiation tool with your insurance company, and eliminates the driving record headache from your business. If you need help putting together a driving record policy, certainly reach out to one of the Arbrisk team members. Hope you have a great day, and we're here to help take your business to new heights. Thank you.